Everyone who hates when I win, the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her.
A $157 million 0-cent surprise, a shattered Disney dream, and one furious Snow White star. While the Minecraft movie lit up theaters with packed crowds and Gen Z buzz, Snow White barely made a dent. Rachel Zegler, she's not taking it well. Here's how Rachel Zegler totally lost it after Minecraft crushed Snow White in theaters.
Please?
For which movie?
The box office just witnessed one of the most unexpected showdowns of the year. A Blackie video game movie crushed one of Disney's biggest classics, and nobody saw it coming. Minecraft the movie opened with a jaw-dropping $157 million 0 cents in the US alone. Globally, it made $301 million 0 cents in just one weekend. That's not just good, it's record-breaking. It beat out every other video game movie ever made, including Super Mario Bros., which had held the top spot for almost a year. Theaters were packed, kids, teens, and even adults showed up in full force. Social media was buzzing with memes, fan reactions, and crowd videos from inside the cinemas. It felt more like a concert than a movie screening.
Chicken Jockey! Chicken Jockey!
And then there was Snow White. While Minecraft was blowing up the charts, Snow White barely made a sound. In the same weekend, it pulled in just $6 million 0 cents. That's not a typo, just 6. Over 3 weeks, the movie made $77 million 0 cents in total in the US. That might sound like a lot until you realize Disney spent around $250 million 0 cents to make it. That doesn't even include the money they dropped on marketing. For a film tied to such a legendary name, this was a disaster.
People. One, two. Okay.
So what went wrong? Audiences didn't connect with Snow White. Some people didn't like the changes to the original story. Others weren't happy with the casting or the direction Disney took. Meanwhile, Minecraft stuck to what fans loved. It didn't try to be deep or dramatic. It was just fun, loud, and full of energy. And that worked. Big time, the numbers say it all. On one side, a video game movie that turned theaters into parties. On the other, a fairy tale remake that couldn't even stay afloat after 3 weekends. Disney banked on nostalgia, but Minecraft banked on hype, fans, and fun, and that made all the difference. In the end, Minecraft walked away a winner. And Snow White? Let's just say she didn't get her happily ever after.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
Rachel Zegler is in the middle of a full-blown internet storm, and it all started with Snow White flopping at the box office. While the Minecraft movie made over $300 million 0 cents, Snow White couldn't even pass $80 million 0 cents after weeks in theaters. And Rachel? She didn't take it quietly. Before the movie even came out, she was already saying things that made fans upset. She called the original Snow White weird and said the prince was basically a stalker. She also said the love story made no sense. A lot of people didn't like that. To them, it sounded like she was mocking the movie she was starring in. Then came her political posts. Rachel tweeted support for Palestine, threw shade at Donald Trump, and shared opinions that had nothing to do with the film. This made things worse. People on both sides started attacking her online. The hate kept growing, so did the memes. When fans dragged her online, Rachel snapped back. She wrote, "Whatever I do, y'all line up to hate me." It was meant to sound strong, but people weren't having it. That quote started trending and turned into a meme on every platform. It didn't help her image, it just gave critics something else to mock.
And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, People will wait in line to see.
Some people defended her. One wrote saying, "Not every girl wants to be a leader. Plenty of girls want to find love. That's perfectly healthy." They said she was brave for speaking her mind, but others felt she made things worse by being rude and careless with her words. Even the media couldn't agree. Some called her bold. Some said she was immature and made the film all about herself. Another wrote saying, "If you don't like the movie so much, Rachel, then you can kindly stop ruining it for the rest of us."
That is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
To make things even messier, there were rumors that she clashed with co-star Gal Gadot. Some reports said their political views caused tension behind the scenes. Fans noticed how awkward they looked during interviews. It didn't feel like the usual Disney magic. Rachel kept posting though, kept talking, kept firing back at trolls, but none of it helped the movie. People were more interested in her drama than the actual film. Either way, the crowd she claimed always lines up to hate her, yeah, they showed up, just not in theaters. The Minecraft movie didn't just bring fans to theaters, it turned the whole experience into a wild event. And guess who showed up the most? Gen Z. Around 64% of the audience was under the age of 25. That's huge. These weren't just kids tagging along with parents, they were the main crowd showing up in full force, ready to have fun. And this wasn't your regular quiet movie night. Theaters got loud, people were yelling lines, dancing in the aisles, and laughing like they were at a live show. One scene with Jack Black's character screaming "Chicken Jockey" had crowds cheering so loud it started trending on TikTok. Yep, you read that right. A line from a movie sparked a full-blown social media trend. Some fans even brought toy chickens to the theater. Others dressed up as Minecraft characters. It was chaos in the best way.
I am Steve. This is a crafting table. The Nether.
Videos from inside theaters started flooding TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. You could see crowds jumping, shouting, and totally living in the moment. Some theaters didn't know what to do. A few tried to tone things down. Others leaned into the hype, setting up special fan nights where people could dress up and go wild without bothering anyone else. This wasn't just a movie, it was a party, a full-blown Gen Z event. Fans made memes, reacted live, and shared clips non-stop. One theater had people doing Minecraft dances in the hallway. Another had a line of kids chanting before the movie even started. It wasn't just about watching, it was about being part of something big. The reason it worked? The movie knew its audience. It didn't try to be deep or serious, it just had fun. And that fun spread like fire. People didn't leave the theater talking about the plot, they left quoting lines, tagging friends, and planning to watch it again. At a time when movie theaters are struggling to stay exciting, Minecraft proved one thing. If you give Gen Z something they love, they'll show up, loud, proud, and ready to make it a moment. This wasn't just a win at the box office. It was a win in culture. The reviews are in, and it's clear audiences and critics are not on the same page. The Minecraft movie is blowing up at the box office, but critics aren't exactly thrilled. Meanwhile, Disney's Snow White is getting hit from all sides. The Minecraft movie got mixed reviews from critics. Some called it too loud, all over the place, and just for kids. But guess what? The kids loved it. So did the teens. And a lot of adults had fun too. On Rotten Tomatoes, the audience score hit 86%. That's high. People liked the action, the jokes, and the crazy energy. The cinema score? B+. Not perfect, but way better than expected. Most of the audience was under 25, that's the Gen Z crowd, and they showed up in huge numbers. They grew up with Minecraft, it's their game. So seeing it on the big screen with loud music, colorful scenes, and Jack Black yelling random stuff, it was a win. People were laughing, cheering, and posting clips all over TikTok. This movie didn't try to win Oscars, it just wanted to have fun. And it did. Now let's talk about Snow White. This remake had high hopes. Big budget, big studio, big pressure, but it flopped hard. Critics gave it around 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not great. Some called it dull. Others said it changed too much from the original. Even the CGI got roasted. Fans didn't love the look of the dwarves. The prince barely mattered, and the classic love story, gone. Rachel Zegler gave her all in the lead role, but her comments before the release made things worse, calling the original story outdated did didn't help the movie's case. Instead of creating hype, it created drama, and the numbers showed it. The movie made just $87 million 0 cents globally. That's not even close to what Disney expected. So what does all this mean for Hollywood? It shows that fans want something new. They're tired of old stories being remade just for the sake of it. If a remake doesn't bring something fun, fresh, or exciting, it's not going to work. Meanwhile, movies like Minecraft or Super Mario Bros. Are showing studios where the money really is. Video game stories built for the fans, not the critics. Even Disney seems to be paying attention. They recently made moves with Epic Games, the company behind Fortnite. That could be a sign they're shifting focus toward younger audiences and digital worlds. This shift is big. It means Hollywood might start taking more chances on games, online stories, and fan-driven content. Instead of chasing nostalgia, they might finally lean into what people actually want. Fun movies that don't take themselves too seriously. In short, Minecraft was messy, loud, and kind of silly, but people loved it. Snow White tried to be modern and deep, but missed the mark, and now studios are watching closely. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Don't miss what's coming next.